What's that? Out in space, it's a station with a T-Rex face, firing lasers and playing games and killing all those herbivores. Out beyond the atmosphere, he's collecting stuff and striking fear. Come on board and grab a beer for gameplay vids and retro cheer. T-Rex Space Station. If you're in trouble, especially if your life is threatened by a crazy traffic robot called Rita 4200, there's only one man you can rely on. That's right, it's Larry Vales, Traffic Cop. I mean, who else would you want to call? Just look at those sideburns. And this game features more sideburns than a Motorhead concert.
Yes, a ruddy spades!
If you don't believe me, there's some here, here, and here. The first thing you'll notice about this adventure game is the sweet graphics. Just look at this lovely carpet. I'd really like one like that to decorate my flat with. That was sarcasm. This hotel really needs redecorating. But at least there's a really sweet walking animation, right? Right? I like this game a lot, mostly because Larry is a very likeable character. It's a shame that, for all his sideburns and swagger, he's far less successful with the ladies than a certain other Larry that I know. Wink wink. Ahem. Hi there. Can I do anything for you? Why, yes you can. Within the bounds of legality and morality. Oh. Oh well, Larry, better luck next time. The plot to this game is pretty basic, but fun nonetheless. You and your partner Charlie are dispatched to the Jolly Parasite Motor Estate to deactivate the haywire traffic robot Rita 4200. It seems that Larry isn't very well liked at the office, so he got the short straw with this mission, I guess. It's kind of funny that your partner doesn't really give a damn about you and spends most of his time in the casino gambling. Way to go, Charlie. Actually, Charlie seems kind of a cool guy in a nonchalant sort of way. Perhaps he should get his own spin-off game. Anyway, besides Charlie, you'll meet plenty of interesting folk in this adventure, including the dude cowering in the vents, this depressed guy who really just wanted some peace and quiet, and your incompetent superiors back at the office. Didn't I send you out to walk my dog? No. My assignment is actually to disable my dog? I think it's quite nice that the environments are pretty varied, and that certain areas are drawn in close-up so you can see the area more clearly. I mean, sure, they're mostly just still environments with very little animation, but I still appreciated them. The game plays like an old-school point-and-click adventure with plenty of items and head-scratching puzzles to negotiate. I'd say the difficulty level is moderate. Most of the puzzles are logical, and you will work them out eventually. I did have to leave and come back for a couple of the puzzles, and there were a few let's try clicking every item on every possible area moments. But on the whole, this was kept to a minimum. I felt very satisfied with myself after finally figuring out a part that I was stuck on. In that way, this really brought back the old heady cocktail of frustration and exhilaration that I found in the old point-and-click games of the past. Dialogue in this game is hilarious, witty, full of interesting references, and just generally entertaining. It sets the tone for the game really well, and I love reading the conversations in detail. There are bad puns, topical references, and plenty of funny moments, largely at Larry's expense, but I don't want you to feel like Larry is a lame protagonist. He does some pretty heroic things in this game. That includes saving this choking person, busting this swindler, and of course, taking on the evil Rita 4200. I don't know why I feel like saying that in this evil voice. But look at her, she's so shiny and scary, but mostly shiny, and she has a little whistle around her neck. Aww. Anyway, enough of that. I've got to talk about the music. There are some sweet MIDI covers of great tunes here. No Motorhead, but instead we've got Bachman Turner Overdrive, Led Zeppelin and Dire Straits. Awesome. I guess to summarise, this is a fun, engaging, challenging amateur adventure game that really set the bar high for homemade point and clicks. Sure, it's graphically basic, but if you can look past that, there's a fun and engaging adventure game here for you to enjoy, and I strongly recommend you download it and give it a go, if only to see those sideburns in close-up detail.